So we don't have a leader because all of the older people got thrown away because we want to promote an orphanage. But is Maresca right in calling out your boy Reece for not being a leader in public? Okay, let's try to dissect this. So, this is what Maresca said. When you don't have a proper leader, that's already wild. Your captain has basically let's even just stop there. Your captain has just come back, and your opening statement is that when you don't have a proper leader, so you're saying that, oh, we don't have a proper leader. Because remember, you didn't say this before he came back from injury. So since he just come back from injury, you've now come and said we don't have a proper leader. You need to build that. I think we don't have a proper leader. Reece James is on the way, but he's not there, so he needs to make an effort in that one. He knows that. I think this is wild. I think this is a wild statement to make. You could say that it's a strong statement to make because, it's almost like how to handle a player. If you're a strong character, you get a positive response. Oh, you're going to call me out? Double down? Boom. Bet. Let's go. Someone with not a strong character can take this as a slight, especially doing this in public and be like, yo, man, screw you. So I don't know what Reece James's personality is, but it's going to be very interesting to know how he takes it because what you want is a positive response, which is what great managers knew. Like, I was watching just some stuff from Rio, and the way Fergie would talk to certain players was different from certain players because he knew that he would get the right response if he went a certain way with certain players. So I don't know how this would work, but all I'm saying now, you are literally saying now, Reece James, you are a brick leader in public. It's crazy. So where I am with it is this. Should Reece James have been given the captain's armband? What else could he have done? And I'll tell you what else you could have done. In a vacuum, no, because he's too young. And I feel that he should go to an older player. There are two, and we'll deal with this when this video. For me, growing up, because I'm old school, a captain does matter. The person who wears the captain armband matters because anybody who's played football, been in a dressing room, played on a team, that captain does matter. It does. And you do have a role in the team. And there are two types of captain. There is the captain who expresses himself externally. There's the extroverted captain, then there's the introverted captain. And I'll give you examples of those. The extroverted captain, he's shouting, he's backing orders, he's boom, 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 and he's really showing his leadership by his actions. The introverted captain doesn't say anything. He's pretty quiet, but he leads by example. And his leadership is by how he plays on the pitch and his professionalism on the pitch. Those are two types of players. So you could say Cristiano Ronaldo is an extroverted captain. Messi is an introverted captain. Both very good captains and leaders, but they're leaders in very different senses of the word. Here's the issue we have here. In a vacuum, it shouldn't be given to Reece James. But let's look at the age group of our dear legitimate UCL winners. So the oldest person right now in the whole Chelsea squad, oldest person is Marcus Bettinelli, who is 32. Then you now go to Tosin, who is 27. Chilwell, who's been excommunicated, 27. Then Kuku, 26. Nkunku, 26, who's also on the bench as well. Then you now have Desasi, 26. Robert Sanchez, 26. Drewsbury Hall, Sancho. And then as you go down, you're looking at like the medial age is like 24, 20, 23. But a key point, let's look at those older guys. How much experience do they have? Bettinelli, he's not a starter. He's not even second choice. Heck, he's even third choice. Chilwell has been literally excommunicated from the squad. Tosi is not a regular starter. Kukurea, how much experience does he have? Is he captain quality? Nkunku, What leadership does he have? Is he captain quality? He's not even a starter for the team. Disasi, his nickname is Disaster. So as you look at this, you say to yourself that, where are you going to get the leaders from? So now, Maresca, you're not at fault here because you were not here when that great exodus happened. So I can't come and say, Maresca, why didn't you fight to keep certain players? And we'll get to those players. Why did you not fight to keep certain players at the club? So I can't blame him for that because homeboy wasn't there. Because I'm sure Maresca may have said, I want this guy to stay. I want this guy to stay. Because a leader is important. So again, the captain. See, this is the introverted captain here. Lam, who for me is the greatest right back of all time. He's the best right back of all time. I believe he's the greatest right back of all time. Wasn't loud. Didn't really shout that much. But he led by example. I don't think you can find a game where he gave you anything less than an 8 out of 10. You can't. You cannot find a Lamb game where he gave less than 8 out of 10. I don't think he ever received a red card. He's a right back, which means that he's playing against 1v1, and I'm sure he went up against extremely talented left-sided attackers. And this man, I don't believe, ever received a red card. So his leadership was setting an example by how he played. That was his leadership. His leadership was, I am going to lead by how I play, by professionalism on the pitch. That's a kind of leader. Then you have your other leader, which is Oliver Kahn. Now, his leadership was extroverted. He would shout at you, scream at you, and he was very, very vocal. He also led by how good he was, by just how much of an amazing keeper he was, but his leadership was very extroverted. It was very outward. And he would remind her that, bro, if you mess up, I will shout at you, I will scream at you. Lamb would do that. He would just say, expect you to say what's up. But Kahn, you mess up, I'm going to shout at you and I'm going to go in your face and I'm going to say, what the F are you freaking doing? That was Kahn. And that was extroverted. This is a captain. This is a captain. He leads by example. He's respected. And he's a kind of guy who you'd be ready to go to battle with. Now, he's 40 and obviously he was getting a lot older and you can see that mistakes were coming in through. But this is the kind of guy who you'd want to be captain of the team and who you'd want to lead. It's Thiago Silva. So let's look at the exodus. Because the issue that you have here was there was that mass exodus that happened of several players who basically left. Rudiger might be the best central defender right now in the world. He just might be. And Rudiger, this is a captain. Because great defender, ready to go to war, and you can just see by his character, his personality, the way he applies himself, that is a kind of guy whose aura will permeate throughout the team. So this is a guy who you don't let go because this is the kind of captain leadership material that Chelsea need. And you can blame Lampard for that. You can blame Lampard for that, giving away a guy who has played a major role in Real Madrid being one of the best teams in the world. La Liga tax, UCL tax. This is a leader. And now, so this is, you can see this is extroverted. Let's go introverted. He should have never left. He should have never left. I don't care whether he was injured, injury tax, he should have never left. This is a player who you ride with him all the way to the very end. Because this is the kind of guy, so this is the introverted captain. This is the Bart Simpson captain. Because this is the captain who, he's in the mode of Philip Lahm, where everybody knows he's super quiet. Everybody knows that Kante ain't going to shout. He ain't going to scream. He's not going to berate anybody. But you're not going to find him play below an 8 out of 10. And he's going to maintain a professional approach to every single game. And because of just how many people liked him, how many people respected him, and how you can't have an issue with Kante. You just can't. He's too nice of a guy. So that is a kind of leader where everybody respects and everybody can gravitate towards. And it was a huge mistake for us to let your boy Kante go. Letting Loke go was a stupid mistake. I don't care how. Bro, that guy can be injured for 5,000 years. Pay him. Pay him when he's still injured, bro. Pay for his hospital bills. Pay for his alimony. Pay for his child support. You don't let Loke go. You don't let Loke go. That was a dumbass move. So back again. You see, my thing is Chelsea there isn't a leader in this team. There is no lead. Who is the leader in this team? Because once you let Rudiger go, you let Kovacic go, you let Azpilicueta go, you let Kante go, you let Jorginho, you let so many guys who could fill that role that now there are no leaders. So, see, I agree with Maresca in saying that, no, this team does not have a true leader. Like, please tell me, like, out of this team. And, bro, Enzo ain't a leader, bro. Enzo Fernandez, that guy ain't no leader. He's not. I don't think Conor Gallagher was a leader. He's racist. He's an adulterer. John Terry was a leader. That is a leader. And that is a guy who will demand a certain level from players. Again, I was watching the Obi-Wan podcast, Obi Miguel. And Obi Miguel was like, no. Terry was just one. Several players would hold their account because it was Terry, it was Cech, it was Lampard, and it was Uncle Drogba. So those four guys who were the senior figures, they would hold you responsible. If you messed around, what up? When Chelsea messed up, who's holding people accountable? So that game against Liverpool that we lost. After the game, who is grabbing guys and saying, yo guys, how did we not get a goal back in that game? How did we not win that game? Who messed up? Who was holding guys accountable? Who is shouting at other guys? What's happening in training? Because the fear, I believe, is it's very laissez-faire. It's very lackadaisical. And guys, I tell you this right now. Go to Man City's training. Go to Real Madrid's training. Go to Bayern's training. Any of these teams who are serial winners, you will see fights. You will see people shouting at other people, and you will see people demand a level of excellence. So my question is, within this Chelsea crew, who are the players who are demanding a level of excellence? And if anybody falls below, there's going to be a fight. You're going to shout at people. You're going to hold people accountable. So that's what I'm asking. Where are the leaders in this damn team? So all I want to know, where are the damn leaders in this damn team, man? Like the video, subscribe. Remember, guys, head over to the website to contact me and all that beautiful contact stuff. halfoffootballhot.com. One love. Peace out. Yes, and we're still going for that damn EPL. Yes. Think about becoming a Football Hot member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.